think we're all set up, ready to go. Oh, evening all. Where'd he go? Hello, mate. Welcome aboard. After last night's fiasco, it should be working all right. You been out today? Where you from, mate? I just put all this chat box up in there as well, so it should come up on the stream. You have to excuse the dog. Monty, come here. God. That's Monty the dog, not Billy Goat. So how's it working? Is it all right? It says we've got 4 watching. 3 watching now, look. So, yep. There's my little gold ring off the beach yesterday. That's 2 gold rings, 2 days for me. I'm quite happy with those. West Midlands not detecting today. Detecting at the weekend. I don't know what the forecast is like for the weekend. It's supposed to be going out, but we'll have to see how it fares up. Went out yesterday thinking it'd be better weather, but it was blowing a hoolie. Was going to do a video, but it was just way too windy. I was out with Manic doing, but spent all day on this thing trying to set up this stream. Noddy Allen, what evening, mate? How's it going? Hurry up, it's time for bedtime. Yeah, you get up and go back to bed again in the morning. Oh. So, how does it sound? Is it all right, or was it echoing? All okay, that's great. Cheers, Noddy. Spent all day on here sorting out the sound. I get the sound and then suddenly it go, and I get echo in this headphone. And I forgot to save my settings and pain in the backside, but there you go. What's the weather like down your way, Noddy? Been all right? Bit nippy and a bit windy. Not as windy as yesterday, but Mr. Doozer. Hello, buddy. All right? Welcome in. You get your name up on the screen now, look. It's all top tech, isn't it, eh? I've just got a couple of pictures of me gold ring there just floating around just for a bit of motion. Dry but had Noddy. Dry but had other things to do, so could not go out. Yeah, same like me, mate. I was out yesterday with Manic. Yeah, we dug loads of holes, loads of targets, loads of ring balls. But I'm trying to get detecting Somerset. Try and get the 2 webcams set together so we can do a conference call. So we could all have a call in. Like we can have a chat online with me and Manic, and you can ask questions and I can let him talk and I can go to sleep. Don't know if he's watching this, but yeah, he was out all day doing things, so didn't have much chance to get that channel set up. So yeah, I've just re-edited the Somerset metal detecting.co.uk. It's a website I've had for years, and it's been refreshed now. There's a bit more metal detecting on it and stuff. So I try and keep that updated with things and stuff. Mr. Doozer, where are you from, buddy? I keep seeing your name pop up and I keep forgetting to ask you. And I'm having a jar of ale too. Are the pimped up bit on your box just for looks? No, they all have a purpose really, mate. You got the shore grip at the top, the control box. That helps balance your wrist. The way you hold it stops fatigue on your forearm. Obviously, you've got your pinpointer holder at the back there. Red arm cup, it's colour, and it's apparently lighter than the manufacturer's model. Coil clips, well, they clip to the coil, not coil clips, cable clips. You know, they just pop on. Yes, they look better. What else was there? You got your folding control unit handle. That's quite handy for getting in and out of the cars, because you know what it's like. There's a bit of a pain in the backside trying to get that bit in, because you know they weren't originally fold down, but they're doing all the stems now. What else was on there? You got your screen protector. That's good for when you're basically travelling around. You know, knocks and bangs, hit that screen. It's going to cost you a few quid to repair. So yeah, they all have their uses, not just for looks really. Apart from the ferret's name on the stem, and that just lets people know who I ain't. Oh, well, I am. Bloody spell check. Ralph, you're from Kent. Never been to Kent. Who's that? KA. Alrighty. Hello, buddy. Welcome aboard. Thought I'd have a quick stream tonight just to make sure this. I'm using this Slobs Streamlabs OBS. It does a bit more than OBS, but takes a bit more work to get on. So, KA, where are you from, buddy? What have we got here? All these little things that work up here. Look, Innerbeck's just subscribed. Cheers, buddy. Kent, yeah, Kent. The other side of the country from us, really, isn't it? I've got my geography right. Yeah, so Manic can't be, well, I don't know if he's still around, but I know he's got darts tonight. So he said he might pop on if he gets a chance, but he might have to wash his hair first before he goes out. There you go, there's my t-shirt for tonight. Caution, history hunter at work. Yeah, so we've been out with the, I took the 6-inch coil out yesterday. Very well. I know it's a couple of times I've taken it out. It's been pretty good. Mr. Doozer, it must be difficult sitting there talking to yourself. It is, mate. It's mental. But if you metal detect with Manic, you got to be. No, it is a bit strange. But when you guys post comments and that, it helps me along. You know, so fire any questions away or whatever. Chat amongst yourselves, or you know, because I just come on and just go with the flow. You know. People like to ask questions. You see them on the Detecting Somerset Facebook group there, all chatting away and asking, you know, settings and hints and tips, you know. So just one way I can sit here and waffle. You know, it's taken a bit of time trying to get all this lighting set up, but I don't know if it's a bit too bright. Yesterday, God, when I come off that beach, my face was red. So I don't know if these lights are a bit too bright now. I don't know if I turn them down a little bit. I'm getting the glare off the screen now, so how's that? Looks like I've got a bit of a tan now, doesn't it? It's better. Mr. Doozer, what machine do you swing there? What machines do people swing? Noddy's got a Garrett 400i, I think. Mr. Doozer, I'm guessing that your lamp emissions are too wet to detect on. Well, there's probably areas where I can go up in the hills and stuff like that, but it is wet and boggy and miserable and sticky and stuff. But with the recent storms and that, you know, it's came to beaches, so it's quite a nice, gives me a nice chance to go out and get some more bling. You know, 'cause we've used the Nox a few times on the beach and that, but we needed a good storm to kick up some of the old deep stuff and that, and it's so far it's working well. You know, met a couple of guys on the beach. They've joined us, so hopefully I've got about 400 acres in Dorset to do yet. I've only been over a couple of times, me and Manic, and we've had a couple of Raymond, a couple of Hammards and that, but it's just travelling. It's about an hour and a half each way, so you know, we like to go in the daytime. I say the daytime when we got longer daylight hours. Noddy, I don't know what to ask. Well, I don't know what to say. If you don't know what to ask, that's that's it. Yeah, you've got the 400i. So I had the Garrett Eurorace, and I mean that was just before the I range, and that's what I started off with. But the 400i seem to do well. Like, seen a few people using them. Never tried it myself, but no, it's cracking. Was that a new subscriber then? Jer Blinman just subscribed. Cheers, Jer. You get your little monster running after you. It's Manic. Mr. Doozer, macro multi cruiser. Yeah, it's another machine that you see people doing it, using them. I've never tried them. But it's what you get used to, isn't it? At the end of the day, you always see a lot of people saying this one's better than that one and this one's better than that one. But at the end of the day, you know, a lot of it is down to the history of the land. You know, some places are barren and no machine's going to find it. And a bit of luck. Yeah, there is a little bit of skill knowing what to dig and what not to dig, but if in doubt, dig it out. So, the fastest way of learning. Mr. Doozer, have you finally retired your Deus? Sorry about the spelling. Don't worry about the spelling, mate. I can't spell for fudge. No, well, like I say that. I mean, the Deus is I've used once since I've had the Nox in it's about 6-7 months now. And that was only because I forgot to charge the Nox up. No, it's still here. The missus uses that, but I would use it in case of emergency as a backup. Still, you know, it's a nice machine, great machine. Can't knock it. It's found me loads of good stuff. But I just feel, you know, that the Nox has got the edge, especially over my land where I've hammered it to death with loads of other machines or a few other machines. The Nox seems to be revitalizing the land, so the old land becomes new because it's punching deeper, definitely deeper than a Nox. You know, but you know how it goes. Oh, Seven Searcher. Hi Morley, is it working okay this time? Oh yeah. so far so good. Thumbs up. Yeah, it seems to be. It's quite difficult trying to live stream to myself. There is always a 2 or 3, well, 4 or 5 second delay, and just to make sure everything's working fine, it's sat there with my tablet open, my phone to go in, and it all echoes. But yeah, I've messed around with the actual screen, managed to get the chat up there. A little slideshow with a few pictures from yesterday. Shore grip there, where I get all my bling from. And also on the left hand side there, you got recent subscriber. So those that have just subscribed, it automatically puts your names up there. Website there, my little banner, and of course my mug in the top left hand corner. You answered a lot quicker, so not much of a delay. No, the only delay is me now, really. I tried to upgrade, force the bit rate up, or something they call it, and they were saying that don't push it too high, it can slow things down. But I put it on low latency as well, so that was the YouTube side of it. So it says it's dropped quality, but it should be quicker on the go. The delay was at least 15 seconds last time. Yeah, that was it was a nightmare. Noddy, I can't make March Beach dig. Weather is too bad to travel by motorbike. Don't worry, Noddy. What we'll do is, you know, it was just a one-off. We thought, well, you know, if you guys want to come along to the beach and have a laugh and a joke and meet up and say hello, share some tips and things. So we set one up. We picked March because it's free parking at the moment. I don't know if it's March, April or May they start charging, but we'll sort some more out. I mean, it's a big old beach. You've got about 8 or 9 miles stretch. Southern Searcher, when is that? I haven't heard anything. It's on Detecting Somerset's Facebook group, mate. You know, it's just if people want to turn up for the day and go metal detect on the beach, say hello. It's at your own risk, of course, because it is a public beach, council owned. Just got to keep out the dunes, watch that mud. Give me all your finds. You can show your finds and stuff. You know. Where are you? What are you listening to on the headphones? I've got myself in the background really low, so I know that the sound's coming through. And also, if I put the monitor on, the microphone on the webcam picks it up and it double feeds itself. And of course, I've got my microphone on here. So that helps. Yeah, Southern Searcher, pop on over it. It's there is a put a poll up there for what dates people can make and stuff. So you know, if people want to turn up. There's a lot of beach dunes being washed away around there, so that's where we find some old bits and pieces. But the headphones I'm using is a Turtle Beach something. If you can see that. I don't know, I have to hide behind it. Oh, Stealth 700. I got talking to the microphone now. Stealth 700s. I use it to play on the PC, a couple of games and that, but I got a Bluetooth dongle into the computer so I can chat and use that way. Southern Searcher, I might be up for that. I'd love to meet you guys and detect with you. Yeah, it's it's just something that a lot of people go on to rallies and that. I know Manic does a lot of rallies. I don't do as many as I used to. I do the odd one or two local ones and that, but I mean, it's the cost of it at the end of the day. It all mounts up, doesn't it? Especially when you've got enough land to play on your own, you know. It is nice to go somewhere different. But then we thought, well, you know, no one's really sort of like organised a little beach dig. It's not a dig, well, it is. It's just a day out on the beach. You know, you can bring your wives, husbands, partners, sons, daughters, pets. You know, dogs are allowed on there. So if you want to bring the family, bring them all on. Seven Searcher, I haven't done any group digs. I just couldn't afford to do it. No, there's a lot. They do get a bit expensive. You know, you work out 20 quid a pop. If two of you go, and that's 40 quid. Then you got your fuel, it's 60, 70 quid. You know, it's a fair bit. Noddy, Alan Greenacre. I hate rallies. Too many people there. I mean, yeah, you can have. I mean, I've been through the courses. I started off with nothing. I didn't have no land. I started on the beaches. Then managed to get a few permissions. I started off. Well, I started off doing the rallies because I didn't have no land myself, and it's a bit intimidating. Some good ones, some bad ones, but it pays your money, it takes your chance. But you know, the way I see it is why pay your money when you you can play on your own doorstep, you know. But that's what I say, you know, some people like it for you know, having a meeting up and having a chat and stuff. Um, I think I've gone backwards now, you know. I like to do my own thing, come and go as I please, and you know, and that's it really. Just go out with Manic a lot. He comes out with us. That's why we set up Detecting Somerset. But that's why, yeah, that's another reason why we set up Detecting Somerset. So, you know, me and him are on there together. This channel, well, I like to do a lot of different things, hence the reason why I changed it to the variety channel. You might see drone videos and GoPro videos and whatever rubbish I put up. But each to their own, eh? Southern Searcher, you have a lot more history up there in Somerset. You see a lot of good finds come up. Yeah, well, Somerset is one of those areas. It's you've got to be in the right area of Somerset because we had that tsunami in the 1660 something, and a lot of the history got buried. You know, if you've got the flat land, the low land, it's all silted down deep. You know, unless the farmer's given it a good deep plough, you know, it's hard to find. But you need to get up on the hills a little bit. You know, the Mendips and Bridgewater Way and stuff like that. But I'm quite lucky. I've got land surrounded all over the place down the Dorset actually. Oh, a couple in Wiltshire, but we can sort those out over the summertime because it's a bit too far to go. Um, Noddy, I have 11 farms and beaches all round me. I go out with my mate Brian, but he is getting old now. I could say that about Manic, mate, because it's his birthday soon. Bless him. Probably playing darts now. There was a lot less footfall down here and not much Roman. Top of my bucket list is anything Roman. Yeah, it's you know, I like Celtic and stuff like that as well, but there's not like that round here, you know, and stuff. But you know, we all want what we can't find. Always the way, isn't it? We call them bucket lists. Michael Tinline, evening all, evening buddy. All right, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to you know, click the bell, subscribe, whatever. You get your name up there in lights. Southern Searcher, I go out on Sundays with two friends. One is 62 and the other is 77. It's nice though, isn't it? You can just go out there and wander the earth whilst you still can, and you know, as long as you get down and dig that gold. But yeah, it's that's the beauty of this hobby. It's, you know, it's not ageist as far as you can, you know, as long as you can walk and dig and bend over and dig and stuff. But I see a lot of nice oldie chaps out on rallies and stuff, and the young, of course. You know, Michael Tinlin, where are you from, buddy? Seven Searcher, the 77-year-old Graham is fitter than me, and I'm 32. He climbs the gates and everything. Fair play to him, mate. Ooh. Yeah, it's nice to. I wish I could. Hopefully, I could do that in about another. I've got to think now, 30 years time. I think I'm 47 or 48. I ain't got Scooby Doo. Michael Tinline, Bristol, mate. Oh, just up the M5. A few people from Bristol at Metal Detect up that way. I don't know if I spoke to Mr. Doozer. Got to go, Morley. Premier League of Darts is just about to start, and I've got to find a beer before 7. Good luck, my friend, and happy hunting, and keep posting those videos. Cheers, mate. Good arrows tonight, mate. Good arrows. Just lay off the beer. Keep out that black. Was it? Keep out that black in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in the bed. In 1. Something like that, anyway, isn't it? It's like watching that. Yeah, so oh, got a new subscriber, have we? I heard a noise. There we go. Diamond in the Sand has just subscribed. Cheers, buddy. Thanks very much. That's cool, isn't it? It does it all itself. Brian is 75. Noddy, Brian is 75. I have 2 farms in Essex to do this summer. Looking forward to it. Oh, it's a long way to go on your bike, though, isn't it? Should be a good area over there, isn't it? Noddy, my local farmer knows farmers all over the country. I got offered one in Oxford, but it had been done before charred. It was a waste of time. Yeah, it's a problem with this day and age. You know, land is getting hard to find. Oh, you got in Brian's car. Oh, that's right, mate. You can go to sleep then whilst he's driving then. Yeah, I've got 1 or 2 farmers that they're a bit funny on crowds. One especially, he gets pestered with clubs and groups and that. He's not interested in the money. He doesn't want the money. You know, he's happy enough. He lets me on there, and me and Manic go off and find the stuff, go up and show him, and thinks we're nuts. But he's just one of those that is, you know, he keeps asking when we're going to find him that hoard. But I said, you know, one day, we keep saying. I don't pay any of my farmers. I give them a few bits and pieces. You know, if they want some fines, they help themselves. Not a lot of them do. I give them a few boxes of plonk at Christmas and stuff. But yeah, they come over and have a chin wag whilst we're out there digging in them up, asking what we've found and stuff, asking if they can retire yet. But I said no, keep going. Just plough a bit deeper next season. We're in a chance. I help them around the farm now, and then yeah, well, I would do, mate, but some of my farmers are cattle farmers and dairy farmers, and they always laugh when they let the cows out in the field. That's one way of getting rid of me off a field. If a black and white thing walks in, or a brown one, or whatever, that's it. I'm off. I'm gone. Got a couple of sheep farmers. Got one over at Wookey Hole. Wookey Hole somewhere. Need to get over there. I keep forgetting about these places to go, but winter time I don't really travel a lot. I just tend to stay local and do the beaches. Michael Tinline, all my permissions. The farmers are more interested in the washes I find. What? In case they fell off their tractor. Oi, I want him back. Yeah, why not? Sooty and Friends. Oh look, it's Fuzzy Ferret. Yeah, I haven't got my hat on today. I forgot to charge it. I left it on all night the other night. But I thought, well, I spent all day trying to set this template up. We'll give it a bash, see if anyone pops on over. Seven Searcher, I just voted on your group for the 22nd for the beach dig. Shane Manic can't make it. Got a bit of peace and quiet. No, I didn't say that. No, it is a shame, but we did say we'd do one a bit later on in the season as well. Didn't realise it was Mother's Day, and we put some dates up, and that seems to be the one that's got the most votes. Whether they all turn up or not, I don't know. But we're going, and we're going to have a go. I'm sure you'll hear Manic though. Don't worry about that. He's only down up the M5 a little bit. If the wind's blowing from the north, you hear him. He'll probably watch this and kill me now. Yeah, so a lot of farmers, they look at the news and they see all these, hordes and that coming out, and they all want some. But some let you on there, and go on, help me retire, help us all retire. Oh, Equinox bits, I made it. Better late than never, mate. I've been waffling on for 32 minutes. There you go. You guys on there, that's the guy there that's got the equinoxbits.com. That's where you get all your pimping stuff from. But yeah, that's what you do. Talk to me, Equinox. Haven't you got? You should be sat at your printers there, printing stuff off. You've got work to do. I've been working all day on this thing. Equinox bits, yep, mate. Feeding the printers never ends. Well, that's good, isn't it? I saw those little coil stands, like coil. Yeah, I see those as well. Yeah, they're right, aren't they? I like those. But I probably need a few. But I think something like that. You got to put your bestest ones on there, haven't you? But couldn't put everything on them. Trying to eat tea and print. Most people try to drink their tea, not eat it. Noddy Allens, I can stop talking now. You have others to talk to. Lol. No, you carry on. Just carry on posting away. The more you post, the more I've got to talk about. Equinox, they are a exact replica of the 11-inch coil, but smaller. But that's small, isn't there? Yeah, I think it was up about, I don't know what, about 5 o'clock this morning, and I started thinking about this thing, this software to get going. Spent all day on it. Hopefully it's working all right. Equinox, but 22 millimeters. Yeah. Looking forward to putting your patch on my jacket. Oh God, you give me your address, didn't you? I'll write that down. Post patch. I'll try and get out in the morning, mate. Some searcher. Yeah, because we went out yesterday, hoping to do a DS video, but the wind on the beach, it was just blowing a hoolie. How many detected on the 22nd, Morley? I don't know. Just have a look at the Facebook group. Bear with us. We got 26 votes for Sunday. Something like that. I don't know if you'd be able to see that. Not too sure. No. not going to work. There's about 26 so far. You know, it doesn't matter. I mean, the beach is 7 or 8 miles long, goes out over a mile, so you've got shed loads to play on. Looking forward to haha, memory like mine, mate. Yeah, I have, mate. Sorry about that. It's just now I know who you were on there, Seven Searcher, and I thought, I've got your message still there. I've got your address. No rush at all, buddy. Put yourself out. No, that's right. I need to get some more actually, because there's quite a few people wanting them. Equinox new printer coming next week. Big enough for the 11-inch coil. Covers in red. No, stop it. Stop it. Michael Tynan, there's about 26 coming so far. Yeah, you can't see it now. If you go on to Detecting Somerset's Facebook group, mate, or if you want, just join in the Facebook group, you'll see it. Detect It's Hello Ferret. Hello, buddies. How's it going? I like that name. It's quite funny, isn't it? Eh? Should be. I could make one called Detectnox. Some searcher, you need one Morley. You know you need one Morley. I'm sure Joe will be over the moon. She quite likes it actually. She thinks it's much better than just being plain, like me, boring. No, she's let me pimp the car. She lets me pimp the metal detector, and I just go out detecting and get some bling. What build quality are those? Like the red extras. What's the build quality like? Good question. Right, the arm cup. I've dropped the machine. I'll put it on the machine on the spade, and the wind's blown it over 5 or 6 times each time I've been out, and it's really flexible, so it just bounces back. So I'm glad you asked that, because I was, I didn't know how all these prints work and stuff like that. But yeah, it is. It's more springy, so when it hits, it does bounce, which is good, because if it's too rigid, I think it would just snap. But no, it's that's. I find it pretty good, you know. I'm not for one of those hitting it and bashing it and stuff like that. But accidents do happen, and you think, oh, boom, I had a Garrett Euroace and dropped that once, and just snapped off. It's so brittle, not brittle, but it's like a hard plastic that didn't give, it just snapped. Detect It's very good, thanks, Bird. Get 4 of your get 4 of you in the Equinox and call yourself the 4 Knocked. Yeah. Manic can be the Hope Knocked on his own. Great Dave, someone will steal that name now. Yeah. Equinox bits made to be springy to take the abuse. Yeah, there you go, mate. Yeah, so Equinox bits makes those bits. He knows what he's doing with that stuff there. He's obviously tested it and everything. But yeah, I think you'll probably see on Detecting Somerset's videos where the machines have blown over and they've landed on the floor. Fine, no issues. What else we got? I know you well, Ash. Right, sorry, you're talking against with each other, but yeah, pop on over to this Equinox bits is doing a 10% discount. Is it Knox Bits, buddy? You're doing a 10% discount at the moment through your website, aren't you? Yeah, it's Nox 10. There you go. Equinox Bits is doing a. I'll see if I can put it on there. I'm not too sure about it. See if I can do it. String. There you go. Paste. And then put, is it 10% discount, is it? Discount. Nox 10. There you go. Is it all one word? 10% discount code. If I do that. 10% discount code Nox. Something like that. If you post it in the comments after the video, Equinox Bits, it'll stay up there. I do leave a live chat on there, so it's fine. When are you out next, Ferret? What's tomorrow? Friday. Well, hopefully Manic can give us a call tomorrow, and we'll try and get the other channel set up so we can do a chat show between me and him, maybe Friday night. I was hoping to get out the weekend, but it all depends on the weather because there's a lot of rain and snow due everywhere. 10k every day. Hello from Vancouver, BC. Welcome aboard, buddy. Vancouver. That's a long way, isn't it, eh? What's the weather like over there? Detect it, subdue Equinox Bits. Yeah, he's got some good videos on there, some instructional videos about his bits and pieces. It's what it's all about, caring and sharing and all that stuff, you know. Have a look at other people's channels, you know. Like it. Great, you know. Michael Tinnan. What's your best find of 2020 so far? I've had a few. How many? Two gold rings I've had so far. I had about 4 hammers in one day. But I didn't really get out earlier, early in the year, so I just bought a DJI Mini Maverick drone. So I've been playing around with that for a bit when the weather suited us. But probably the 4 hammers that have turned up. But I can't remember what I found so far. I have to go back onto the other channel and have a look. Some searcher. When are you back on your Roman fields, Morley? Well, as soon as we get a bit of a couple of days dry spell, so it'll drain off. Because when that place gets wet, it gets wet, and it's like, nah, farmers not being able to work it at all over the winter. But yeah, itching to get back over there. Blinman, I've just got a machine. What's the best advice for a newbie with all the gear and no idea? What machine you got and where you detecting? Coming from a newbie. We're all newbies. We're all learning, still learning. You know, little hints and tips does help. Hope detect it's hoping to get to the beach tomorrow. It's going to be the beach. I've been quite enjoying the beaches at the moment. It's the way they're all cut up and everything. And that's the reason why you see a couple of photographs of there. That was from yesterday with the 6-inch coil. That gold ring coming in at about 6-7 inches down. It's amazing, that little coil. Swing low and slow, dig everything and remember what it sounds like. What program are you using on inland? Jay, I'm just using, what was it, field 1. Standard settings, recovery speed 5, manual ground balance to whatever it says. sensitivity to about 23, 50 tones. Enough, that's it. Keep it plain and simple, really. You know, the professionals build the machines, they program them. You know, it's just a matter of tweaking it to your own ground settings. You know, your own ground conditions. There's loads of different tweaks out there you can do, but it might work for one, it might not work for another. You know, all lands different mineralization, lots of different conditions. You know, play with it, tweak with it. Have I missed anything? Back in the Roma fields. What program I use on land? Michael P.
A text message. That's nice.
Oh, I got a message. Sorry about that. No, that's right. Another notification on YouTube. It's one of you guys that have subscribed us. I get a notification. Simplex Plus and anywhere I can, bud. Simplex. I can't comment on the machines because I've never held one, never seen one in action. Yeah, you can watch videos and things like that, but you know, it's best to talk to people that have used them. You know, it's not fair for me to comment on stuff that I haven't used. How do you find a 6-inch coil? Worth getting? Yeah, I mean, I've got it for. I've got a couple of areas on the farm that are trashy areas, and it works wonders in amongst all that stuff and the stubble. But on the beach, yeah, I had an old 10 pence, you know, the 2 shilling type, and that was a good 10, 12 inches down, and it was loud and proud, and I still dug it. The only problem is it's small when you're out on the beach and you've got that thing doing that. It's a bit off-putting, you know. But fair enough. Yesterday I had that gold ring, so quite happy with that. But yeah, it's good. I like it. Ground coverage, you struggle, but depth-wise you don't struggle. You know. Is it worth getting? Yes, I've got one, and I use it. If it was naff, then I'd just sell it again. But Noddy Greenacre Allen is talking about the Knox, lol. We'll have to get you on webcam, mate, so you can talk about your 400i. 10k every day. I went out yesterday. I got a nice silver bracelet, nice gold and silver ring encrusted with diamonds using a dais. Yeah, but I mean, wait, Vancouver, it now. You say Vancouver? You got the proper beaches and that, and everyone's blinged up to their eyeballs, aren't they, over there? They're all posh lot over there, aren't they? Over in Burnham, well, you know, you get what you're given or what you find. But yeah, nice one. Yeah, the dais is good. You know, it's just a matter of tweaking the settings and stuff. But I find the Knox deeper and more stable now. Solarian detectors. I'm just trying to play catch up on the chat because the chat's going faster than I can talk now. It's like last night it's 15 seconds behind. Solarian detectors. Evening, buddy. All right. How's it going, mate? All right. Southern search in my land is very highly mineralized. My pinter goes mad. Yeah, what you want to do with your pinpointer, mate, is when it's in the hole, just press the button once. It should ground balance it. What pinpointer have you got? What was Mrs. Brown Morley? Sounded like Dave Mannett. That was just a YouTube notification that somebody subscribed. Was it a subscribing? I don't know what it was. No, it's just somebody else doing a video. 10k. I've got the Knox for the beach. Can't use the dais on the beach. Yeah, well, this is it. It's, you know, it's one of those things that I bought the HF coil, elliptical coil. It did help on the beach a bit better than the standard coil, but I put up with it for a couple of years, but then got all the Knox and I thought, Jesus, this is so quiet and stable. Yeah, I always have to ground balance it. It's a Technics pinpointer. I've never used them. I've had 3 Garrett pinpointers, a Minelab one, and the MI6, the XP one. Fair play to XP. The MI6 has been the best pinpointer for me so far. The Garretts I've killed 2 Garretts. The missus got the 3rd one. Then I had the is it Minelab Pro Find? Yeah, always good. So, cheers, Dave. Take care now. Got to shoot, guys. Catch up with you all soon. Cheers, detectors. Thanks very much. Thanks for popping over. So that's right then. Yeah, it's well, it's Friday tomorrow. So anyone out at the weekend? I've got the HF elliptical as well, but it doesn't compare to the Knox on our beaches. They're very mineralized. Yeah, they are. We've got the same problem here down on our beaches. They're highly mineralized. But the HF did help a little bit more, but you know, it's not as stable as the Knox. As simple as that, you know. Who's that? BRDM2RKH. Evening. What a name. That's right, isn't it? It's I've lost now. What was I saying? The Technics is a good one and fully submergible underwater. Yeah, same with the MI6. But I might give that one back to the missus and get a MI4 because she's using my Deus and I can't connect the XP one to the Deus anyway. So what's happened there? Screen's gone all a bit funny. That a bit of lag then, is it? Somebody's come in the house using the bandwidth. The Technics is a good one. Oh, have we lost a bit of bandwidth there? I think Greg's come in. Maybe on his PS4 or something. I'm going to buy the new Vanquish 540. Hopefully it's as good as people are saying. Yeah. Yeah, I like the look of it and the colour. I'm just going to check my stream a second because my screen's gone a little bit. My channel, my videos. Screen's gone a little bit. Oh, it's come back. Don't want to hear myself again. Yeah, the Vanquish. That's is it, I think they've just posted it's out now, is it? Somebody said it's good quality, better than the Knox. What's the price going to be? Do anyone know? How long have you been in the hobby? This will be about 10 years now. Yeah, about 10 years. God knows how many miles I've miles I've walked, holes I've dug. Should get one of those stepometer things, you know. Equinox bit lost internet. Oh dear. BRD still saving up for first detector, choosing which is P. Oh, which is the problem. You're quite lucky now because you're getting more bang for your buck. You know, technology is moving fast and it's getting cheaper. More machines hit the market. You know, the manufacturers are bringing out all these machines, and you know, some good machines out there. You're getting more for your money. Noddy, I'm going now, mate. That's right, mate. Thanks for coming along and saying hello. And like I said, we'll try and get you on there and we could chat about the Garrett 400i a bit more. Some searcher don't think the Vanquish 540 is as good as the Simplex. I've seen comparison videos and the Simplex has a lot more for the money and looks like 10 times better. I don't know. I mean, it looks everything. You know, at the end of the day, it's what happens in that control box and that coil. I don't know. Maybe we meet somebody somewhere on the beaches or out in the land and we just, get them to tag along. We can do a few comparisons, live digs, what we do. Like before I got the Knox, sorry, when I got the Knox, Manic had the Deus and we done a couple of videos of it checking. And yeah, hence the reason why Manic's on the Knox now. He sold his Deus, but there you go. Seven Searcher, I think it's a step backwards for Minelab, really. Step backwards. What, as in? I haven't really taken much notice of all the hype and what it's about and stuff like that. It's, I just like to say, I didn't jump on the bandwagon for the Knox when it first came out. So it was all hype and stuff, and it's like, okay, but what's the old saying? How many fools rush in? Just wait and see, isn't it, really? But especially design. Yeah, I looked at the pictures. It does look a bit boxy. It's a boxy Noxy. That's what it is. It looks boxy, doesn't it? There you go. That's the name for it. You heard it on my channel. Boxy Noxy. There you go. So boxy Noxy. Thanks, Barrett. See you on the 22nd. Off to read my new machine manual. Best way to learn your machine, mate? Switch it on, start swinging, dig it all, and then remember. Sit there with all these buttons. Get out there and dig it. Leave it all metal, wide open. Just go for it. It takes AA batteries and look cheap. It's not waterproof. Isn't it? I thought it was waterproof, that one. Is it or not? I don't know. Like I say, I've seen people talking about things, but I haven't really clicked into it. I look at the machine and I've got that machine, and like I say, I don't change my machines very often. Can't afford to, but one in, one out kind of thing. But no, it comes with a cover, showerproof, but not waterproof. Coil waterproof, not control box. Right. The issue is watching different videos and write-ups. You get a variety of opinions, but I'm swaying towards an Knox. Well, I mean, I could say, yeah, get a Knox. I mean, what machines have I used? Garrett Euroace, Minelab Explorer XS, Garrett AT Pro. Did I say the Deus? Well, we can say the Deus Light and the Deus Full, and now the Knox. And well, I think the Knox is overtaken the Deus now for me personally. But some people agree, some won't. But at the end of the day, it's personal preferences. But you got to look at the price. XP Deus is old technology now. My opinion. It's light, it's weight, it's fast. Certainly not as deep as a Knox. But the price of it, they need to sort the prices out because it doesn't cost that much now. Surely it doesn't. You look at the rucksack. All right, people are going to buy the rucksacks because they like to buy the logo and the brands and stuff. But how much is their rucksack? 100 and some quid. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, it's the price, isn't it? You look at the 400i. That's what, 350 quid or something. all these new machines that are coming out, you're getting more money for your, you know, you get more for your money. Seven Searcher, I'd have Equinox all day if I could choose. I mean, I was lucky. I didn't use it. I tried it out a couple of times on a couple of rallies and stuff, and I thought, yeah, okay, you know, it's all right. And then I bought one mainly for the beach because I was getting a bit tired of the dais chattering all the time. So I did took it on the beach, and I thought, is this thing still on? It's so quiet. We waving the spade over the coil. It was that quiet and stable. Couldn't believe it. Loved it. Finding stuff, yeah, deep. I thought I like this. All right. It was a bit of a weighty thing, you know. It was a bit weight difference, but no, I like it. Personal choice exactly, and all comes down to budget. Yeah, that's it. You know, you got to say, I've got 500 quid. Do I get a brand new machine that's just come out that's whatever price, whatever make, whatever model, or do you buy a second-hand one that's a bit up more market in a way, but you know, people are forever swapping their machines. I know one guy. Well, I've met one guy. I know a guy that he swapped his machines more than he did his underpants. Crazy, you know. Bought this one a week later. Didn't get on with that, so sold that one. Got this one. I traded this in and traded that in. I'll tell you what, it's just nuts. It's just I don't know, crazy. Um, my simplex Seven Searcher. My simplex is great, deep on the beach, as you've seen in my videos, Maury. Yeah, I do watch them. Yeah, you know, it's you know, most machines are pretty good. You know, some are better than the others, but then you've got to look at the pricing and you know the different areas and locations where you detect. There's a lot of factors in there. You know, let's say, you know, each beach is different. All land's different. Everything's different. You know, but there's always this thing in it. XP, Mine Lab, Whites, Garrett's, and all that stuff. You know, it's it's one of those things that I just laugh at it and say, you know, don't knock it till you try it. You know, yeah, you can have a laugh and a joke about it, but you know, I never knock it. I can't say a bad word about something you don't know anything about. You know, you can sit there and waffle about it, call it names and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, it's don't knock it before you try it. Some search 10 times better than my Garrett Ace 250 and the Nell Tornado. Yeah, I mean, look at the different. Is it a bit? What's the Ace 250 now? It is an older machine. Before the I range has come out. You know, the Ace 250s are still pulling up hordes with the Ace 250. Still pulling up good stuff, but you know, it's what you're comfortable with, isn't it? And what you can afford to spend. Run nights. You get more for your money, but how much of the machine do you use? Get into tech to use now. Well, that's it. You know, how many programs do you need? I mean, what do I use? I use Field One. This is on the Knox. Field One, Beach One. Well, that's it really. And then I just tweak the little bits of settings. You know, I don't have the gold on there. You know, I'm not interested in the gold fields. I use the gold beaches, Gold Coast. But yeah, it's you got lots of different programs, and that's where you well, just have one program and have your settings. I know the Deus, you've got your 10 programs, but it's about tweaking it on the day, isn't it? You know, you go to somewhere new, that program that you put in might not work on that area, so you're wasting your time. You know, it's a matter of trial and error. You know, if it's a rally, it's different. You know, you're rushing around because you need to get the best settings for that ground. You know, unless you've been there before, you know, you can be hunting blind. So sometimes less is more, the way I see. Michael Tinland, for 30 years plus, I had a C-scope. Still going, isn't they? Yeah, the old C-scopes. They're I still see people on the beach down here in Burnham with the C-scopes having a go. I had oh no, yeah, I did have. I had the CM3XI. I bought that. That was from Cash Converters. It was almost brand new. Right, I got it for a decent price. Free delivery. I went out and I dug horseshoe after horseshoe, iron after iron. Oh, that subscriber come through then? BRDMRK2. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for the subscription. The little zombie after you now. Cheers, buddy. Yeah. Well, they got what have they got now? They got discrimination on them now, haven't they? Some people swear by them. I swore at mine, and I sold it for a profit, so there's no love lost there. Clive Love, hi mate, just love your vids, you and Manic. Hello, Clive. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Hopefully we'll try and get Detective Somerset's channel up and running to do this stream, so we can both get on there and have a chat together. I don't want him in the same room as me. He's too loud. He's only joking. But yeah, cheers for that, mate. Hated the Knox. Who's that? Jay Burgess. Hated the Knox first time round. Sold. Bought an Ox. ORX. Fantastic machines, but still in the back of my mind was the Knox. So bought another one. Updated it. Love it now. Come on. Yeah, this is it. You know, what do you do? I mean, I was lucky. Like I say, I still got the Deus. You know, I like the Deus as well, but I love the Knox more. Clive Love, I have the Equinox 800. I love it. I won't be changing it for a long time. Nah, it's going to be hard for me to change as well. I'm just enjoying it. Just love the machine. Name comes from a Russian armored car, the Knox. I thought it was a prison from America. Is it Fort Knox? Oh, what, your name? Sorry, I get mixed up there. BRDMR2KH. Ah, right, yeah. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah. So it's a Russian armored car, is it? Never knew that. Oh, dear. Right, so I've been on 69 minutes. Have I waffled on for so long? Blimey. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap up in a minute. It's 20 to 8. I've been on this thing all day trying to sort it out. You know, please like a thumbs up, like, subscribe, or whatever. Hopefully, we'll see you on to the next. Watching you by there, keeping wait for a minute to pop up behind you. Hang on. Let's have a look. I don't know, mate. There you go, because you miss him so much. I don't know if you'd be able to see that. You see? There you go. Yeah, it's Manic. Right. Thanks for coming along, guys, and everyone. Pop over to Detective Somerset's Facebook group, say hello, and we'll see you at the next, okay? Cheers, guys. Thanks very much for joining.